Welcome. This update of the Arc Montgomery County's progress in implementing their strategic plan covers a period of approximately 15 months ending October 2025. Since our last formal update, we have moved our strategic plan forward significantly from an overall total of 24% completed to 42% completed. We calculate the percentage completed for each goal based on the subsequent development of specific strategies. When all strategies have been identified, the objective is marked as 50% completed. Half of doing the work is knowing what work to do. The remaining 50% of each objective relies on completion of the identified strategies. One of the 6 focus areas in the current strategic plan is voice of the customer. We must listen to the voices of the people we support to truly meet our mission and accomplish our goals. The first voice of the customer goal is to empower people to have more input into and influence on making their own decisions. This goal has 3 objectives, the first of which is to educate employees on person-centered approach and offering choices. The 2 identified strategies outline key steps for completing this objective. We are researching additional trainings that will support the implementation of social inclusion with specific skills that our employees can develop. Person-centered planning specialists are coordinating visits to people in their homes and at their day programs so they have a better understanding of wants and needs when building out someone's PCP, person-centered plan. We are switching all representative payee accounts from one pooled account to individual accounts for each person. This will provide easier tracking and better access to information, especially when Medicaid eligibility redeterminations are due. The second objective for this goal is for people to have opportunities to participate in advocacy training, and we have identified 2 strategies. 2 people we support have completed the Arc Maryland's Partners in Policymaking, a year-long program which prepares adults to be effective advocates at the local, state, and federal levels. Stand Together, the Arc Montgomery County's advocacy program, was relaunched and is going well. The next step is to encourage participation from people outside of the Arc. The final objective of this goal is to ensure people are offered choices and make their own decisions. We are just starting our work in this area and currently have 2 identified strategies. We are completely rewriting PCP goals each year, emphasizing how people will be included in their communities. Personal supports has started to include the person who receives support services in some interviews of prospective employees. The anticipated outcome is to find a good match between the person and the support staff. The second voice of the customer goal is to cultivate a deeper appreciation for people supported by the Arc. This goal has 2 objectives, the first of which is to help people establish and maintain personal relationships with other people. The 3 identified strategies outline key steps for completing this objective. Realizing that our employees are key to achieving this objective, we are researching trainings that will help employees shift their mindset away from a caregiver mentality toward helping people make friends and becoming active community members. This training will need to be culturally sensitive, as many employees hail from countries that have different views about people with disabilities. As a part of this initiative, at least 1 genuine inclusion goal is being included in all new person-centered plans. The final objective for this goal is to host biannual information sessions for the entire Montgomery County community. We have 2 strategies identified, but need more work in this area to move the goal forward. Currently, We have returned to in-person information sessions for people who are interested in receiving our services. Through a Montgomery County grant, we provided end-of-life training to interested employees, families, and people we support. This training was well regarded, and additional training opportunities have already been identified as a result. We are also collecting suggestions for additional information sessions, including Advocacy 101 and a session that would focus on the differences between the responsibilities of a guardian, representative payee, and power of attorney. This concludes our update for the Voice of the Customer focus area of our strategic plan. We'd love to have interested employees, family members, people we support, and members of the larger Montgomery County community help us with developing objectives for support beyond caregiving and Voice of the Customer focus areas. To learn more, please contact Deborah Mark by email